Hi there, my name is Brandon McLeod, Director of Instruction at the AIM Golf Academy at Royal Ashburn, and today we're going to talk about common setup mistakes and issues before we even hit the ball. A lot of times swings go off the rails before we've even started, all right? So first thing, most important thing, and something I think not enough people understand in the golf club is what it does when it gets dynamically loaded. Every time you swing this club, we are gonna see some deflection in this shaft, okay? So we have to allow for the deflection. If you set this club up perfectly flat on the ground and this thing deflects, we're gonna start to see this club come toe down. And what does that look like when we hit it? Well, if this thing now deflects, you can start to see this thing's not gonna aim where we wanna go. So biggest thing that we gotta make sure we do when we set this club up is make sure that our toe is a little bit up in our setup, not perfectly flat, a little bit up to allow for the deflection down in that swing. Biggest problem I see when it comes time to setting up is I see players put their feet down and they just put this club wherever is comfortable. You'll never see a top player, amateur and pro side do that. You'll see them get that club down first and then get their body to match the target line of their club, right? We don't want to have our club pointing one way, our shoulders, you can see square to the target or closed. We certainly don't want to see open. This is going to bleed into a big fade, a big slice, and we don't want to see that. So we're going to get that club down first, toe up, right, allowing for the deflection. And then we're going to get our feet, our knees, our hips, our shoulders nice and square to our target line. Last thing in our setup that we want to make sure, we've got that toe up, allowing for the deflection. We've got our knees, our feet, our hips, everything's squared out, all right? So we don't want to see this big arch. We want to see pelvis round underneath. You can see nice flat back there. Okay, now that that pelvis is rounded underneath our body, my glutes are on, my feet are really pushing down into the ground, and I've got a nice, firm, stable base, right? Get that arch out and get that back flat.